What's going on? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live. You see it.
Industries most wanted.
Big Industries Most Wanted, not the little one. Listen, I got the homie Po Boy 100 checking in. What's going on, family, out there in Alabama doing it big?
What's happening? What's happening with y'all?
Listen, I appreciate you being here tonight. You recently came out and turned up at one of our events here in Atlanta, which landed you here with me tonight. So I just want to say gratitude. I appreciate you coming out and, doing your thing and rocking the stage with us.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Y'all what's happening? I'm Pobo 100. You know what I'm saying? From Kennedy, Alabama. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Trying to do my
Well,
thing.
absolutely. So you were born and raised in Kennedy, Alabama. You're still there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk about that a little bit. For people who aren't familiar where Kennedy, Alabama is, put it on the map. Like, is it near Mobile, near Birmingham? Like, what is it near that somebody may be familiar with?
Are you familiar with Tuscaloosa,
Yes.
Alabama? Yeah, it's like 45 minutes from Tuscaloosa.
Got you. Okay. What was it like for you growing up out there? Kind of run us through like your childhood and your upbringing in that city.
That's the normal. You know what I'm saying? I had come from a good family. You know what I'm saying? Nice childhood. Everything was lovely, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about my upbringing. Everything was good. You know.
Would you say that growing up out there at all had an inspiration or influence on you wanting to do music? Or if not, what was your inspiration for wanting to do music?
To be honest, I always liked the music, but I had a big cousin. He had uh he had to cut a song one time, and I heard it, and it just at that time I thought he was a big like a rap star or something. So that inspired me to
Yeah.
get into it, want to try to rap.
So, what was it about the rapper lifestyle or just the music artist lifestyle that appealed to you?
I just really like the music. I just like everything about it.
Yeah.
Everything about it. I just love music and everything that come with it. Not the BS and everything, but all the good things that surround the music. I like
Facts. Absolutely, because there is a lot of BS that can come with it, but there's a lot of great stuff that can come with it too. How do you find yourself navigating through the BS and being able to avoid that?
I'm just a type of guy. I don't I kind of say to myself, my cousins, my wife and people like that. I stay around family, so I don't, what I'm saying. That's how I move. I don't be with a lot of people or crowd and stuff like that. Getting there, get a
Absolutely.
job, get on out.
That's the best way to be. Like, especially now, the way things are out there in the world, like the circle needs to stay super small. Keep your significant other, your family, and your close, tight knit friends close. Everybody else, leave them where they're at, right?
Right, right, right.
Is there a decent music scene out there in your city for independent artists? And when I say that, I mean, like, are there events going on? Are the DJs supporting? What is that looking like for you?
No, not really where I'm from, because where I'm from is like a little rural area. So we had to like venture out and go to places like Tuscaloosa, Huntsville, Birmingham, Mobile, Atlanta, Nashville, places like that. It really ain't no music scene here. You know what I'm saying?
Got
But
you.
every now and then, you got DJs and club promoters. They might, what I'm saying, DJ invitation come out and do some at their club and stuff like that. But other than that, nah,
You got to get out there and seek those opportunities.
yes, man, right.
Definitely. And I know you've been doing music on a professional level for about the last 5 years now. Prior
Right.
to that, were you kind of like dibbling and dabbling with it a little bit? And then 5 years ago, you said, you know what, this is something I really want to take seriously. And you stepped it up from there.
Right. Yeah, I've been dibbling dabbling for a long time, you know what I'm saying? And like the last 5 years I just decided like let me try to go on and put my all into it and see what I can go with.
Yeah. No, that is facts. Absolutely. If you were not doing music, what else would you want to do in the place of music, if anything?
Uh I really don't know. That's a good question. Uh, I really don't know. I just as long as something something where I can get paid, take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, facts.
you, yeah, whatever it
I,
is, whatever it takes for me to provide for my family. You know what I'm saying? That's what
I
that's
love
what
it.
I
Are you a
do.
father?
Excuse me.
Are you a father?
Yes, ma'am. 9 kids.
Bless your heart. You got
Yes,
nine
ma'am.
babies. Listen,
Yes,
but that's
ma'am.
the biggest blessing though ever right there. I just want to touch on that ever so briefly without getting too personal. Having kids, in becoming a father, fatherhood, how did that change your life?
It made me really grow up,
Yeah.
realize I had responsibilities. It just wasn't just me. I had to provide for them, and I love it. I do. They have
Yes.
basketball games and all these. I attend whenever I'm able. That's most like every time I attend and support them 100%.
I love that. Those are like the best times. I only have one son, but I had him in sports as well, all through from elementary to high school. And I used to love going to the football games and the track meets and did wrestling and mixed martial arts and all that. Like those are the type of memories that you can't pay for. They're like those are beautiful, right?
Right, right.
Are any of your kids at all interested in music as well on any level?
No, not right now. They do a little freestyling and stuff around the house, and they rap a lot of my music. But excuse me, ain't that one of them really told me that they want to pursue the music. You know what I'm saying? Not
Understood.
just yet.
Understood. May come later, or maybe some of them might pursue sports professionally, playing basketball, becoming a hooper, NBA, something.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
That's dope, man. I know that you've had the opportunity to do some big performances. You performed at the Summer Festival in Sheffield, Alabama. Tell us about that opportunity, how it came about, and then being able to do that in front of a big crowd. How did that help you?
I I've been hearing about that event for years or whatever, and one of the guys that actually we got a song together, and we had did a song one time, and I had sent him a song, and he hit me up probably like 3 months later and told me about the event, and you know we went and performed and did everything. You know what I'm saying? It was nice, big crowd. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed that. It was a good thing for me.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the most important things that you can do as an artist is get in front of them bigger crowds because it really gives you that experience of what it's like, if you do end up on tour or, getting booked for these big shows. You also had the opportunity performing in Bowling Green, Kentucky for the 100 Magazine event. Tell us about that one as well.
That was to me that was epic. I love that one. Yeah, and I was for a minute I thought about not doing it. Well, actually, I didn't think about I wasn't gonna do it. I had something going on at that time, and I was just wasn't going. And Reed, shout out to Reed, 100 Magazine, and he convinced me to come on out. I should do it, and I'm glad I did. It was
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Those are, again, some of those moments I think that are like those defining moments that let you know you are absolutely doing the right thing. You're pursuing your passion. Getting on them stages, it solidifies that you're doing the right thing.
Then I had a shout out to my a lot of my kinfolk. Well, a good bit of my kinfolk they came to support me too. That was
Yeah.
nice.
That's
That was
dope, man. That's dope. Do you get out to Kentucky often?
well. Before I went there, I have an uncle and some cousins that stay in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. So I had been to Kentucky before, but that's probably like my fourth, fifth time ever being in Kentucky.
That's dope.
So
That's dope.
that's you know,
In your city, is there events that ever go on out there like artist showcases, open mics, anything like that? Nothing?
no man, no man.
Dang, dang. It's kind of a
Yeah,
bittersweet, because it's like, okay,
right,
maybe if you come from a smaller area, it's a little bit easier to stand out, but you got to work a little bit harder because there's not as many opportunities around. You have to travel to go do those. And,
yeah,
we can't always travel all the time because we got work and whatever else, family and stuff going on.
you're right.
Yeah, definitely understood. Let's talk about you released a project called Trench Talk. It came out in October of this past year, 2024, 7 songs. How long was that particular project in the works? From the time that you came up with the idea of, hey, I want to do this, to the time that you actually did it, you put it out.
Actually, I had already had like 2 songs already that I had recorded, and I just had them in the collection, just waiting for the right time to release. And shot a video to one, and everybody liked it. Came with another one, and I just came with like, I need to go and just drop a mixtape,
That's it.
Okay,
and like that.
got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Understood. So you had those, in the chamber ready to go. You just put it together collectively and put a project out.
Yes, man.
That's dope,
I'm
man.
almost
We
through
got
it right now.
yeah, that's the one. It's brand new. I mean, it just came out in October, so it's still hot off the press. So, we're gonna get back and talk to it, but I'm gonna have Ceeno the Misfit just tapped in. Go ahead and introduce yourself, family.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How everybody doing? My name is Ceeno ThaMisfit. I'm from Kentucky, Guthrie, Kentucky. I really just started music. Like I ain't really been out there long, but I really just started like pushing it. But yeah, I'm just trying to get out there and get heard.
Got you. Understood. I see somebody else trying to chime in on this stream. This is all we. If you guys go watch the YouTube stream, because I'm not bringing anybody else in on. There's somebody by the name of Lingo that's trying to tap in here. So right now, I just got these two guys on here. So go tap in on the YouTube stream and support them over there. So Ceeno the Misfit, you from Guthrie, Kentucky, but you live in Clarksville now.
Yeah, I live in Clarksville now. Yeah,
Okay, Clarksville, Tennessee.
Clarksville, Tennessee. Yeah.
Okay, my son lived there for a while because he was in the military in Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, so I'm definitely familiar with that area. He actually bought a house in Clarksville and had that for a while. So it's a nice area. I used to come up there to visit him while he was in the military. What took you up there?
Really. It's really prison time. Really. That's
Yeah.
what I'm here. But yeah, I really don't like to go too much in detail with it. But yeah, really prison time. Yeah.
Listen, understood. That's behind you, and the only time that we should ever look back is to see how far we've come, right?
Right. Yeah.
We focus on this day forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, that's facts. And I also want, I had told Po Boy 100, and I want to tell you the same thing. I appreciate you came out recently and turned up at the showcase with me and OG Bigger Rankin here in Atlanta, man. And both of you guys did your thing on stage, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you guys for both coming out and showing some love that night. And you guys got a lot of love too. Like the people was rocking with y'all. How did
Yeah.
that feel, Cino?
You said what?
How did that feel that people that didn't even know you guys was really rocking with your performance?
It was amazing. It felt excellent. It just had me like in awe. Like, man, like, dang, there's really people out here. They really
Yeah.
like that'll listen to me. You feel me? Like, I ain't really like I used to criticize my own music, and I used to be like, no, I really like my sound and stuff. But when I got out there, and I was like, Christ, people actually like my music. Like, they really listening to me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it really
That's
made me feel good inside. Really.
100%. So, Poor Boy 100, let me ask you this. Did you guys meet through 100 Magazine, you and Cino?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Have you guys had the opportunity to work together yet?
Not just yet. We gonna do something though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
gonna do something.
listen, y'all see it right here live that we gonna put that collaboration together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, definitely, it's coming.
Definitely. So Cino, let's talk about, we were talking to Po Boy 100 about a project that he put out. I know you have a current single out called Again. Is there any projects in the works for you, Cino?
I do have some stuff I'm working on now, but I currently don't know the name yet. But I am working on something right now. I just dropped a little snippet of some stuff that I'm putting out right now. It's called My Soda. It's on my Instagram. My Instagram name is CEENO55.
It's a new single that's on the way?
Yeah, it's a new single that's on the way. Yeah.
Got you. When can we anticipate the release of that?
I'm thinking Friday.
Okay. Oh, like Friday is in like a day after tomorrow?
I'm doing a lot of promotion right now though. I'm promoting like, but I got on the back of the promotion like shit. Ceeno ThaMisfit dropped this song.
Got
Song.
you.
So I'm promoting it right now, and then bam, probably Friday I'm gonna hit everybody with it.
Understood. Understood. I just want to take a quick second to shout out everybody checking in. We got people on YouTube, we got 2 Facebook pages, and we have Twitch up and running right now. So definitely salute to everybody. I see my homie Robert over there on Facebook. So anybody checked in, we definitely appreciate you guys. I want to go back over to Po Boy 100. We were talking about Trench Talk, 7 tracks on the project. Has there been any visuals released for any of those songs off the album?
Yeah, I got one. I got like 3 videos and a drop mic that we did in Bowling Green. So that's
Mm,
like but I had did a video to that song though. You know what I'm saying? But that's a visual too. Like three
got you.
videos.
So for the record called Trappin'.
Yes, ma'am.
Got you. Understood. So is that's the lead single off of the project?
What moved different was the first one, but like Trapping is like the latest thing. That's the
Got
latest
you.
thing.
Understood. Understood. And Sino, before you had came on the line, Po Boy and I was talking about, like how he's done some big performances. He did a festival in Alabama and he did the 100 magazine event in Kentucky. Let's take it over to you, Sino. Have you done, some big performances like that? Is there opportunities in your city to do events like that?
I'm from a small town, so there really ain't too many opportunities to do that. But Reed made that happen. Well, Squeak made that happen. Squeak made it happen, but Reed brought it together. You know what I'm saying? He let me get onto the OHM magazines. What was that? I think he went on the
Award show.
award show. Yeah, the award show. So
Okay.
Yeah.
that was really the biggest event that I had ever done before. For real, really. Yeah.
Now that's dope. Talk to us like being able to, tap into a big event like that. How do you feel like that helped enhance what you already have going on as a music artist?
Um, it has helped me a lot by like it has helped me constantly keep pushing each and every day. Like
Yeah.
once I got out there and I seen that people was actually listening to me, like, and they actually messed with my music, it just gave me an extra drive, really. So yeah.
Outside of that, what is the motivation for doing music in the first place? Like, why music for you, Sino?
Um, my background, where I came from, my brother did music. You know what I'm saying? He ended up getting took away. He did a lot of time. So I used to watch him all the time. You know what I'm saying? He used to sit in the mirror, rap all the time. He used to, you know what I'm saying, do that all the time. And then my mama ended up buying a studio. You know what I'm saying? She bought me everything that I needed. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to sit in there doing everything myself. And she was like, "Man, you really like music? Like I could play every instrument. Like when I was young, I could play music very, very good." And she ended up buying me all the stuff, and I just kept going with it.
Impressive. I don't know how to play not Nam instrument.
I don't know how to play them now though. It's been a long time. That was back then. That was when I was young. I don't know how to play them now though.
You're a little rusty now.
I'm rusty. I really.
I know that you're that's funny. I know that you're in school for business administration and entrepreneurship. To at some point you would like to start your own label and maybe even open your own studio. How long have you been in school?
I've been in school probably about when did I start school? Probably about it's been about 6 months now. Probably about
Okay.
6 months now.
And for what you're going to school for, how long do you have to be there? Is it a 2 year, 4 year program?
2 years.
2 year. That's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah.
That's not bad. Okay, so you're 6 months in, got about a year and a half left to go. With that being said, so you're going to take the what you learned in your business administration and, like you said, potentially open up your own label, open your own studio. Would you want to open the studio in the area you're in, or would you want to like go to a bigger area, bigger city, and do that?
Probably the area that I'm in because it's a lot of people that rap here, and it's a very small town. We don't really have the opportunity to the luxury to really do go to the studio often. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? We got to pay a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, to get people to actually uh, mess with us and like help us with our music. And
Right. The resources aren't there. So you're here to provide those resources. Understood. I salute you. I love that. Po Boy, same thing. Do you have a setup maybe at your house where you're recording yourself, or are you going to a studio? Like, what does it look like for you when you're creating your music?
I have I got one of my partners out of Columbus, Mississippi. He has a in-house studio, so that's most of where I record at.
That is dope, man. It's good to have a partner with a setup, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Kazi.
Would you ever want to invest in maybe a home studio? Is that something that interests you at all?
I thought about it. A lot of my I got a brother and some cousins, and I got a lot of friends that rap. They do it. I never I never put the time in to learn how to do it. So nah, I thought about it one time, but I never really just pursued anything doing it.
Understood. Understood. I know that it takes a long time as an artist just to get the grip on being an artist because there's so much that comes with it with the industry and putting music out and posting on social media, so it takes a long time to even get that where you want it to be. Then the next step may be, okay, let me go ahead and set up and learn how to record myself and things like that. So that's something that may come down the road for you.
Right. Definitely,
And
definitely.
Ceeno, tell us about G&B Studios. How have they helped your career?
They helped me a lot. Like they helped me critique my music. Like they come together. Like they helped me build my craft. Like here, I ain't really had that sound, but now I have that sound. Lingo Factory Baby, that's his name on Instagram. He is really helpful. Like he's
I
really
think he was the one that was trying to come in on here.
talking about
I didn't know who it was. I was like, I don't know who that is.
he's a great engineer. Like he has made my sound like
Okay, well, if he tries to chime back in, I'll bring him back in so he can introduce himself. I didn't know who it was, and it was supposed to have been just us. So I was like, did someone like get a hold of our conversation?
are you good? You good?
Salute to Lingo, bro. I apologize. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah. But yeah,
Nah, that's
Lingo,
dope.
he introduced me to Squeak and Squeak
Mm,
and it was like, you coming in here a lot and you actually got that sound. Like you got that sound. Like I'm gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help you out.
I
Yeah.
love that. Listen, that's a real person right there. Like that speaks a lot for him as a person because for someone to just genuinely want to help you because they want to see you do better,
Mhm.
that's almost rare and it's not out here. People don't do that. Everybody does stuff with the intention of getting something back. You don't get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right.
Rarely do people do something just because they want to see you win. And I love that for you. So shout out to him most definitely. Sounds like you got a super solid team around you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He right here beside me. He right here
Put him on camera.
smiling. Where you at?
How you doing? How you doing?
Was that you that was trying to chime in? I didn't know who it was.
No, that was Lingo,
That's the
Oh, okay.
engineer. You know,
I apologize. So let me ask you guys this, and I'm gonna have Po Boy answer for me first. Being that we're just freshly into 2025, I want you to tell us two goals: one personal goal that you've set for yourself, and one business goal, if you don't mind sharing, because I want us to hold each other accountable right now.
Say it again.
Give me one personal goal that you've set for yourself, and give us one business goal you've set for yourself for this year.
That's
Gotta set them
man.
goals. Gotta hold ourselves accountable, you know?
You're right. I can't say off top. Just working, providing. That's just all I can come up with. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Maybe putting out more music.
Yeah, that's definitely coming. That's definitely
Yeah.
coming.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Have you worked on setting up maybe like a rollout strategy of, hey, I'm gonna release a new record once a month? Have you is that something maybe you've thought about?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
So I mean,
that's definitely coming.
yeah, so I mean that definitely is a goal right there. You could set for yourself, hey, I'm going to make sure at least once a month in 2025 I'm putting a new record out for my fans because they be wanting you to put that music out quick, right?
Yeah, staying consistent.
Staying consistent.
Yeah,
Consistency is key, 100%.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
same thing, Cito, do you have like one personal goal, one business goal that you could share that you set for yourself this year?
Uh, my personal goal is to really just stay focused within. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
that's a good one.
on the right track. You know what I'm saying? Don't lose myself. And just continue to stay locked in each and every day.
Yeah.
It's really my personal goal right now, really. But it's like, what you say, a financial goal?
Like a business goal that you've set for yourself.
Right now,
Make money off your music.
yep, make money out, find out ways to make money off my music. Really.
That's right. Listen, I know that's right. That should always be a goal, you know.
That's common skill.
That went past it. Hey, I'm
Get
serious.
part.
Yeah,
You
you're
know
right.
what I'm saying?
You need people like that in your corner 25/8. Like that
Yeah.
is absolutely in fact, that's going to lead me into the next thing I want to talk about because Ceeno, I know one of the things that you mentioned that you wanted to discuss was what are some of the things that artists can be doing to get the right people to hear your music.
Yeah.
And some of the things that I can suggest is obviously doing stuff like this right here, because, you know, we've got people tuned in on multiple platforms who are now going to be familiar with you guys. When we go offline, they may run to Apple Music or Spotify, say, let me listen to their music. So doing stuff like this is absolutely important. Also attending like DJ music conferences. Have either of you been to like a core DJ retreat or maybe a South by Southwest or like the Fleet DJ music conference? Have you guys done anything like that?
No, man, I have not.
Yeah, I have, and I think it was 2000, might have been 18. I've been tapped in with 100 music, 100 magazines for a while. So
Yeah.
we went to Southwest by West, and I think it was 2018.
Got you.
Uh, Band play, he came out. TampaMystic. I don't know if you're familiar with those artists. Yeah, and
That's dope.
listen DJs. You know, I done did that.
Actually, yeah, the Coalition DJs this past weekend out here in Atlanta just had their 17th year anniversary. So they had like a whole weekend of events going on, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So stuff like that. Also coming up in July is the Fleet DJ Music Conference. Is going to be out here in Atlanta. It's 3 days of events where artists can perform. They're going to have like panels, networking events. I've been to a couple of their conferences and I've even got a lot from that because I've met so many people. But it's beneficial for the artists because it's an actual DJ conference. So there's going to be a lot of DJs. To me, that's one of the most important people for you guys to network with because the DJs are going to help you get your music heard on radio, mix shows in the club, you know, etc. So that may be something you guys want to look at doing is coming out here that weekend for the Fleet DJ conference. I can send you both the flyer for it so you can, you know, get some more information. I'll be there. Me and my videographer will be there and I'll be doing interviews on location at the music conference. So it'd be dope to see you guys there.
Okay, what's it
I'm
called
pulling
again?
up.
It's
I'm pulling up.
yeah, please. In fact, I'm going to look at the dates. It's called the Fleet DJs Music Conference. Let me look at the date here real quick. Y'all excuse me for just a moment.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's so it's going to be July 17th through the 21st. That's what the flyer looks like. If you go on Instagram and just go to Fleet DJs is their Instagram.
Okay.
Got it.
Yep. So even on there, there's a website listed at the bottom of it. So you can go there and probably they'll be adding exactly. So you can go there and they'll be adding different events as they get them scheduled for the lineup of the weekend. Definitely would suggest you be there. Like I said, I've been to their conference a couple times and I've always before I moved to Atlanta, that was one of the things that brought me to Atlanta was coming to their music conference. So stuff like that, I would suggest. A couple other things that you guys could do is, you know, there's a lot of DJ record pools out there. You know, we've got vertigo.com, we got ATL Top 20. I'm sure there's other ones. It's a good way to get your music out to a whole bunch of DJs at once rather than trying to hit one by one. That shit'll take you 3 days to try to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
DJ pools, we upload your record one time and it goes out to like 7,000 DJs. So that's something that I would suggest you do. Couple other suggestions I would make is obviously the performances, what you guys have done, but you know, continuing to tap into that because it's going to continuously putting you in front of new audiences. Also, paying for ads on social media, super important.
Yeah.
Have you done that?
Yeah, I've been doing it. I've been doing it lately. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I'll keep it G with you guys because I don't mind being transparent. A lot of my business comes from running ads on social media because I people constantly are tapping into me for interviews, radio play, blogging services, because I'm always running ads. But it's also for music artists, it's a great way for you to hit a new audience. And to get a little deeper with it, when you run the ad, just they have different options that you can choose on there. You're going to go ahead and choose the option that says automatic, because what automatic does is it shows it to people who are like your followers. So it targets people that are similar to the people that are already following you. So that way you know it's going to the right people that are going to enjoy your music.
Yeah. Okay, man.
So running those ads, and then one last thing I could probably suggest is, obviously you guys have tapped in with 100 Magazine, getting into these like independent magazines like write-ups, and then also on these blog sites like The Source and All Hip Hop. Even some of the smaller ones have an audience as well. So every time you guys release a new single, a new music video, a new album, you need to have a press release written about it and published. That way it goes out to the world. Hey, Po Boy 100 just released this new project. People need to be talking about it. So that's something I do as well. So we can talk about that offline. I can help you with that as well, because that's also how you become searchable on Google, is by doing, these different type of blog sites and press releases and stuff like that. So yeah, those are some of the suggestions that I would suggest you guys, could do to really get your music out there to the right people. Is, just moving and shaking. Like I'm an OG, so I believe in still being out there. Like, social media is cool, but we got to shake hands and kiss babies, like they say, right?
Yeah.
Get out there in front of the right people. Po Boy, let me ask you this. I'm really big on, I really try to work on holding myself accountable all the time for things. What is something that you feel like right now that you could work on a little bit more within your music career? Maybe you could go a little bit harder on.
I think I just need a network, politic more.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
He said networking and politicking.
Gotta do that.
Nah, that's facts. And it can be difficult sometimes because we have life stuff going on, work and family or whatever. So it's like trying to find that work-life balance can be difficult sometimes. So trust me, I get it. Not to mention, by the time I get done with work, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to go home.
I know what you mean.
I get it. Same thing, Ceeno. What's something that you feel like within your music career that you could work on maybe a little bit more?
Same thing like he was saying, networking and politicking for real. And really my main thing is leaking my music out, sending people my music. I be sending people my music sometimes. And it's been messing my streams up, really.
Right. Exactly. Make them go stream it on the platforms.
We working on it.
Yeah.
We working on it. That's why I said I'm here for the business part too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, he's a hell of an artist.
I got a big,
he got the fans, he got the style, he's very talented.
I just be sending everybody be like
the business
man,
part.
As soon as I make the song, people be like, hey, man,
send it over. Exactly. I get it.
So that's what I mean by him making money off his music, because people love his music. So I need you to make them go stream your music so you can get them credits.
Absolutely, because in order to ever hit the charts, to be eligible for your Grammys and stuff, those spins have to be calculated on the digital streaming platforms. Let me ask you this. Have you guys, and we won't get too deep into this, because if you tell me no, it's okay, because we can talk about this more offline as well, because I really do this a lot too to help educate artists, because I want to see every artist win, because we ain't trying to leave no money on the table, right?
Yeah.
Do you both have your publishing, like either through BMI or ASCAP?
ASCAP.
Okay.
That's something like
I just went and got Sound Trust and Sound
Trust and Sound Exchange.
Sound Exchange. So it's another one that I'm getting ready to look into too. I gotta pay the $100, for the sound trust and stuff. But it's another one that I'm looking into right now. I can't remember the name of it, but let me see. It's called
but bottom line is he has to be getting the spins in order to get credit for anything, right?
It was something else that I was, but it's basically everything that you just said, it's all the same thing. Yeah.
Understood. And Po Boy, have you got your BMI or ASCAP set up yet? And if not, let's get on top of that.
Yeah, that's something I'm gonna do this weekend. I posted
Yeah.
and did it. You know how they go, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna tap into
And either one of them is fine. I find that more artists go with BMI because from my understanding, they pay out a little bit quicker, but what you can be doing is not only are they going to calculate your digital royalties, but also your performance royalties. So when you guys go perform at a venue, whether you realize it or not, you should be getting paid from your publishing company for that. Because these venues have to carry a streaming license to have music played in their establishment. So because you're performing there, it's called a performance royalty. Something that you definitely want to look into a little bit deeper, because you should be able to register these performances you're doing with the venue you're at and getting paid for that through your publishing company.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
So
that.
get your publishing set up, and then of course we have Sound Exchange. Sound Exchange is going to track your digital streams like internet radio, Sirius satellite, Pandora. So it's free to register with them, but what you have to make sure you do is when you register with them, you're going to make sure that every song you release, you send it to them. You register each and every song. But the beautiful thing about Sound Exchange is they go back retroactive 3 years to collect money for you. So even if your song's been out for 2 years, still make sure you register it with them, because if there's any money owed to you, they'll go back and collect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Absolutely. One more suggestion I'm gonna make, and then we'll get back to the interview. I just wanna throw this out there because I want to see you guys win. You both are super dope artists. Another way that you can be making money off your music is there's a website called Even, and it's even.biz, biz. You can upload your music and sell it on their website. They don't charge you anything to sell your music. They just take a percentage off the back end. So, for example, if you put your album up there, Po Boy, you could put it up there for sale for $10. I could come along and say, you know what, I rock with Po Boy. I'm gonna pay him $15. $15 minus the 20% goes to them, and the rest goes to you. So it's a way. It's called direct to consumer sales, the way they used to do it back in the day, where you actually sell your music. So you have nothing to lose because they don't charge you anything up front to upload your music and sell it on there. So I would definitely suggest both you guys, and I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. I just love what they're doing for independent artists. It's a great way for you to sell your music to people, because people who are your loyal fans, they're going to pay for your music.
Yeah. What's it? Even.biz?
Even.biz, even.biz. Go set up an account with them and upload your music, and then just promote that link to people too. Like, for a quick example, one of my homegirls, she had put her album up on there for sale for $1. I paid her $10 for it. I said, that's my homegirl. I'm gonna give her $10 for it. So, even if people are only paying you $2, $3, shoot, that's more money than you're getting on the digital streams daily.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
And it adds up too.
it adds up 100%. So any artists out there, I would suggest is you guys tap in with them. Again, I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. I love what they're doing for these independent artists, giving you guys an opportunity to make some more money.
Right.
Definitely. So Po Boy, what is the very next? I know you just put your project out in October, so it's still fairly new. The current single is Trappin'. What's the next single that you have lined up ready for us? Do you have one already in mind that you're going to be putting out?
I got a track club going crazy, but me and my cousin that was with me performing, we have a song. He's an artist too. Shout out to Mr. Cram. We got a video shooting this weekend and next weekend called "Show 'Em What It Is." We shooting that video this coming up weekend, or like next weekend. Then
Okay.
Club Going Crazy gonna be the next single.
That sounds like it's going to be a dope record. Club Going Crazy. That's going to be a club banger. I can tell already. Strip club record, club record.
It's dope too.
No,
Shout out
that's
to El Bronco.
okay. Dope. So we can anticipate that. What about you, Ceeno? What's the next record you have in the chamber, boom, ready to put out there? I think you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, my soda.
Okay. And so that's the one that's dropping on Friday.
Yep, dropping on Friday.
Is there going to be a visual in the works for that one?
Yes, ma'am, it is. I got a snippet put up right now of it. But
Oh, you said the snippet is on your Instagram.
it's gonna be a mic drop first, and then I'm gonna do an official music video to it.
Those mic drops are dope. They're really, really good for content purposes, for TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. I'm glad TikTok decided to come back, right?
I said that's why I actually had it made like that.
That's dope, man. That is really, really dope. Ceeno, anything else that you have coming up or in the works that we need to be put on game with before we give out your social media?
I'm getting ready to drop a mixtape. I don't know the name yet. I don't know
Okay.
but I am getting ready to drop a mixtape.
Let me ask you this. Is the mixtape going to have like a particular theme to it? And why a mixtape versus it being an album? I'm here for it because I love mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious. Is it going to be kind of like a mixtape / album?
It's probably it's gonna be something like that.
I got you. Understood. No worries. You ain't got to explain yourself.
I really wanted to do an album, but I was like, I don't think some of the songs are ready yet. Some of the songs aren't ready yet for an album yet. Like I want to have every single one of my beats actually made original before I actually drop the album out.
Got you. Well, yeah, mixtapes are good for those records that maybe you've been sitting on for a minute and you don't want to necessarily let them go to waste, but they're not also what you would want to put on your album. So it's a good way to get them out there to throw them on a mixtape. With the mixtape, are you going to have a DJ on it, like hosting it, or no?
Probably not. I'm probably not going to have it like that.
Got you.
Yeah.
So that's something. So the mixtape will be some songs that are already in your vault ready to go that you just want to get off the shelf?
Yes, man. I got so many songs. It's ridiculous. We don't know what to put. We really don't know what to put down right now. We just going through everything right now.
What does your catalog look like? If you had to take a guess, how many records, whether they're finished or not, maybe even just some rough drafts, how many you got in the vault?
We got about 5-6 albums on it. And that's just guessing right now. I ain't even got songs that I haven't even put. Like I got books of songs. I got over like 400 songs. Like just recorded. We got about at least recorded at least 4 or 5 albums.
Man, that's that work right there.
And we're still making songs.
Listen, I already know as an artist, one thing, and I'm gonna ask you this, Ceeno and Po Boy. I'm gonna ask both of you guys this. As humans, we have to have something to pour into, like a therapy per se. Music sounds like it's that for both of you guys. Is it safe to say, Ceeno, that music is kind of like a form of therapy for you?
Yes, it definitely is.
Yeah.
I normally don't speak. Like I don't really be talking too much and stuff like that. Like this is my way of expressing myself.
I love it. We have to have that. Men, women, and anything in between. We got to have an outlet to pour our emotion into, and music is it. What about you, Po Boy? Is it the same thing as music, kind of like that outlet for you to pour yourself into?
Most definitely. It is.
Yeah. Po Boy, do you write, or do you get in the studio and punch in, or do you do a little bit of both?
No, I write. I don't. I tried punching in and stuff. I don't really just like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock nobody that do. I like to get that pen and go to work.
So you are actually putting pens to paper?
Oh yeah.
That's dope, man. Listen, I love that, and I challenge every artist, because I honestly, I have a lot of artists that I have these conversations with, and that they will tell me they've never written a song. They've only gotten a studio and freestyled and punched in, and I'm like, I challenge them one time at least, sit down and write a record and see how it makes you feel. Because it's like I said, it's kind of like that form of therapy, man, just being able to pour it out and put it on a piece of paper. Do you have like books, notebooks and stuff, Po Boy, of music you've written over the years?
Yeah. Some of the old stuff I don't really just like it because the music done changed. So
Yeah.
I kind of like did away with that. So I still got some stuff to push there.
Got you.
Staying up to date and ready to go.
Understood. What about you, Ceeno? What's your creative method and creative process? Do you write?
I do both. I really do both sometimes. Really. Sometimes I really just start my songs off. I start off with like a few lines, and then after that, I just go in there.
Got you. Where does and this is for Ceeno as well, where does the motivation, we'll say, for your music, like where do you draw your inspiration from when you do put a record together, whether you're freestyling or writing the record?
just get out. It's just like a gift. I don't know. It just be coming to me. I don't know where the inspiration comes from or anything. It just comes to me. I just go in there and I just be hearing sounds.
Understood. No, listen, everybody's a little different in how they do it. What about you, Po Boy? Like, where do you draw your inspiration from? Is it just stuff maybe you've been through, or maybe some of your partners have been through?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's like how I'm feeling, what I done seen, who, you know what I'm saying, my partners, what they done been through, what I done experienced. And I pretty
Yeah,
much go from there.
definitely. Understood. Well, listen, I definitely appreciate both you guys giving me some of your time tonight. I know I don't talk your head off, so I've kept you here for a long time, but I was super excited about us doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's why we were tapping in earlier. So I want to say thank you both for being here, and then everybody else who tapped in. If anybody missed this live, it does stay on my YouTube channel permanently, so they can come back and watch the entire interview. I definitely encourage that. Ceeno ThaMisfit, where can people keep up with you on your social media?
I'm on Instagram at CEENO55. That's my main page. I have a backup page called 97CEEN.
Got you. And is Instagram the main place that you're at besides maybe your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Ceeno ThaMisfit, CEENO. CEENO ThaMisfit. That's my YouTube. That's my name on YouTube. Facebook is Ceeno CEENO.
Got you. Well, make sure you guys tap in with him. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Don't take nothing but a second to hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. That way, when he releases new stuff, you'll be in the know, 100%. Po Boy 100, same thing, man. Where can people keep up with you, like on your social media and your YouTube channel?
On YouTube is Poboy 100, POEBOY 100. Instagram, Ant Poboy, at Ant Poboy. Same as Facebook, Poboy.
Got you. Understood. One last question before I let you guys go, and this is probably one of the most important ones. Ceeno Misfit, I know you got a lot of people that support you because you got one there next to you, and you've talked about Lingo and some other people. Who do you want to give thanks to? Because we always have to give thanks to the people that really support us because they don't have to. Who would that be for you?
I'm going to say God first. I want to give thanks to God first. I'm going to say I want to give thanks to my mama, Squeak, Reed, OHM, even read the OHM anyways, but thanks to all my family, really my family. I want to give thanks to you, Bigger Ranker, for having me at the event and all that.
Of course.
Having me on here. Yeah.
It was a pleasure. And I would still, at some point in time, love to have you guys come in person. I know it's not always easy with the travel because of work and things like that. But if it aligns for us at some point in time, even if it's not with you guys coming at the same time, I would still like to be able to have you guys and have you guys come through. Because me and Bigger Rankin have a studio together. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you can even tap in with him on his Travel from the Basement platform.
Okay,
I'm working from the home studio tonight. It's cold outside. I didn't want to leave that. It's cold. We had snow yesterday. There was ice all over the roads. It was crazy. Definitely. Same thing, Po Boy 100, man. It's always important we give thanks to those who really support us and love on us. Who would that be for you?
My wife, my kids, a big brother, cousin, Big Cream. Just everybody, all my family, and everybody that tune in.
Definitely. And we could look forward to sometime in 2025 for Ceeno ThaMisfit and a Po Boy 100 record.
Definitely.
We're manifesting it right now.
Yeah, it's coming.
Definitely. Well, listen, I want to give thanks to everybody that tuned in tonight, that supported these guys. It's not about me. It's definitely about them. Did you guys have any last questions for me before we get up out of here? Alrighty then. Well, everybody have a good night. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all be warm. One more time.
Industries.
Big industries, most wanted, not the little one.
Wanted.
We up out of here, y'all.